Right now, there's one topic that feels like it's absolutely everywhere you turn: artificial intelligence. And everyone's talking about what the future is going to look like, sparking all this incredible excitement, but also, let's be real, a good amount of fear about our jobs.
So let's just cut straight to the chase, right? This is the one question that's on everybody's mind. Is this technology going to advance so far that we all become obsolete?
But hey, before we can even begin to answer that, we've got to make sure we're all on the same page about what AI even means.
So the big takeaway here is that AI isn't just some sci-fi robot. It's really about technology that gives machines these, well, human-like abilities. They can look at massive amounts of data, make smart decisions based on it, and get tasks done way, way faster than any person ever could.
And look, this isn't some far-off future stuff anymore. It's here, right now. We're seeing powerful AI in action every single day with tools like ChatGPT or those mind-blowing AI video and image generators. These things are completely changing the game for how we create content.
And that, of course, brings us right back to the big, scary question. With tech this powerful, are our jobs actually going to disappear?
And you know what? That's a totally fair concern to have. A lot of experts are predicting that, yeah, over the next 10 or 20 years, a bunch of traditional jobs could very well be automated and just fade away.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting, because this breaks down the why. The jobs that are most at risk, they're the ones that are super repetitive, like data entry or basic customer service. And it's because those tasks play right into what AI is best at: lightning speed, perfect accuracy, and analyzing data without ever needing a coffee break.
Okay, but before we all start to panic, let's just take a step back. It's so important to look at the bigger picture here. Let's take a quick lesson from history.
The thing is, this whole feeling, this anxiety about new tech, it's not new at all. Pretty much every time a huge disruptive technology comes along, the very first reaction is almost always fear. It's a pattern we've seen over and over again.
And this slide just lays it out so perfectly. Think about it. Back in the 80s, people were absolutely convinced that computers were going to put everyone out of a job. But what really happened? Fast forward to the 2000s, and computers had created whole new industries, entire career paths that didn't even exist before. Things like web developers or social media managers. And now, today, we're standing at that exact same point with AI.
So what does this tell us? Well, if history is any guide, it suggests AI isn't just about taking jobs away. It's also going to be a job creator, opening doors to all sorts of new work we can't even imagine yet. All right, so if AI is also going to create jobs, what in the world do those new careers of the future actually look like? Well, we're actually starting to see it happen already. You've got these brand new roles popping up like AI developers, AI trainers, and prompt engineers, people who are basically experts at talking to AI to get the best results. Companies are desperate for people who know how to use these tools.
And this is the key. This is why humans are not going anywhere. This slide nails it. While a machine is a genius with data, logic, and speed, it just can't compete with our human strengths, our creativity, our emotions, and our ability to come up with truly original, out-of-the-box ideas. So what's the big lesson here? It's pretty clear. The future belongs to the people who learn how to use this stuff, not the ones who are afraid of it. It's about using it as a tool to make our own skills even better.
Okay, so if we're not supposed to be fighting against AI, then what's the real game here? What's the actual competition we should all be getting ready for?
It really comes down to one simple but super important thing: having a learning mindset. In a world that's changing this fast, the single most valuable skill you can have is just being willing to adapt and learn new things all the time.
Because we have to get this idea out of our heads. The big fight of the future, it's not what you see in the movies. It is not going to be humans versus AI.
Nope. The real competition, the one that truly matters, is going to be humans with AI versus humans without AI. The real winners will be the people and the companies who figure out how to team up with this technology to be way more productive and way more creative.
And that really brings us to this one final idea. And man, it just sums everything up perfectly. AI itself isn't going to replace you. But a person who knows how to use AI probably will. So the question isn't whether AI is a threat, it's whether you're ready to learn how to use the tool.